So I just want to ask you one question. Why are you looking to man to validate a call that only God can give? Come on, sit down. Let's talk for a little bit because we really need to talk about this. I know that when you come to Christ, because let's face it, everybody has a past. But when you come to Christ and you start afresh with your life, you're looking for everybody to congratulate you and applaud you and tell you how proud of you they are. But let's just face it, everybody is not going to do that. Some people are looking at you with the intention to see if what you're doing is actually for real or if it's just a front. And you know, there's always going to be those people who's like, well, I knew them back in the day and I know how they really are. Sis, bro, do you really? Because back then, I didn't even know who I was. So tell me how you got privy on that information about who I really am. And so I say that to say, there's a scripture in the word and I'm going to find it and I'm going to put it in the comments. And Apostle Paul was basically talking about how he is an apostle of God, not from the will of man, because if it was up to man, he would be disqualified. And that's the same thing that some people may try to do. They may try to disqualify you because of who you used to be and the activities that you used to engage in and the people that you used to hang out with. But God has qualified you. And that's all that you need. And so just lean into his validation and stop looking to people, outside people, to validate you. Because if you're always looking for that to validate how anointed you are, let me tell you something, you're always going to be disappointed, because some people are always going to look to find something wrong with what you're doing. Some people are literally out to discredit you, and the Bible talks about people like that. And think about how the Pharisees, they were always testing Jesus. They were always looking for a way to invalidate his ministry. So I say that to say, don't be so caught up in the opinions of man, because man is not going to like everything that you say and do in the name of the Lord. And even though you're doing it in the will of the Lord, people are not always going to like what you have to say. And you have to learn how to be okay with that. So I don't know who I'm talking to, but I'm definitely talking to myself. Stop looking for the validation of man and just do what God has called you to do. All right, I love y'all. Talk to y'all later.